Okay, this is a tutorial for adding the Infoboard rendered files. So in this folder, you'll see we're back to the 5 ways to how are you. And here in the Infoboard, if we open this up, we can see a bunch of different QuickTime videos that we rendered from the previous part of the project. So what we're going to do, and this one's kind of easy, is open up the Adobe Premiere project for this lesson here. And this is the same file as the very first part of the project where you go over the listening and you're separating the original script to a big title script and Infoboard script. So what we're going to do is go to down here to this folder icon, new bin. Oh, by the way, I am in my workspace is learning, and just open up a new or create a new file or folder, I'm sorry, and we'll title that Infoboard. Then we're going to take all of the rendered files here, and we're going to drag them and drop them into this Infoboard folder. There we go. Now what we're going to do is add these to the timeline. But first, we need to add some tracks. So I'm going to go over here and right click and go down to add tracks. Click on that, and we can add, let's see, we need 1, 2, 3, we could do 7 tracks. So hit 7, OK, and now you can see I have all these new video tracks. So what we're going to do is in track 6, we're going to add these. Now they shouldn't be difficult to add because all of these parts have Infoboard, or most of them will. And so what we do is we take one like this and we drag it over, and you can see it fits perfectly, right? Actually, we want this to be here, V6, and it fits perfectly. We could do another. Now actually this one's missing, but normally it'll be really simple. It'd just be 1, 2, 3, but this one is missing for whatever reason. And you can see that this matches this length, right? And if you move it around, you can see when you get right to the end, you get this little line going down on the left, and that tells you that it's all lined up. Now if you're not sure, you can just go to it, and the audio should be aligned as well. So if it's the same audio, you know you're correct. So let's hit spacebar.
How are you?
Right.
There.
And that's correct. That's the audio. Then we're just going to keep on doing that. We're going to go through all these and see. It lines up perfect. Yeah, if we can, we should probably keep the audio as well on the same track. It doesn't really matter which track though. And we just do that. Now sometimes, usually it will be perfect. So it'll be, you know, every edited element in V2 and V3 should have one above it. But sometimes you might not. Sometimes you might have like an extra or a file that you don't know where it goes. Here, I think there's one in here. Hold on, let's continue. Okay, so these are all good. Okay, next will be here. Let's do 7. Yeah. Oh, okay, so this one's wrong, right? For whatever reason. So when you do have something that doesn't fit and you don't know where it is, skip it. Okay, so that's 7. So let's delete that. Let's go to continue 8. And usually, see, it fits. The next one will fit. So, and then you can just keep on going to 9 and see it fits continually. So If you do have an occasional file that doesn't fit, you can skip it and just do the next one. And we're going to do that for all of them right there, going through like that. So this is the what we'll call adding the Infoboard to Premiere part of the project. Pretty easy. Then when you finish, go back and just kind of double check. So go to the beginning of these two clips, just hit the space bar.
Also say,
and you see that it works.
And these are
right, because the audio is aligned. If it's wrong, you're going to get something like this. You'll get
how are you?
See,
and how are you? These
two audio clips or tracks that don't match. Then when you finish, just save it and you'll end up sending this back to me.